What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Educated Barfly. Today we're going to be making a cocktail called the Mr. Bodi Hai, which was created by bartender Nathan Hazard, who is now also the Real McCoy brand ambassador and also a Tiki expert. This cocktail is a variation or inspired by the Mr. Bali Hai cocktail. Definitely check the info link above to see that video, and then you can get all of the textures of the information in this video. So today we are going to be talking a little bit about Real McCoy rum because it's got a great story behind it, and Nathan created this cocktail with the Real McCoy 5-year, and I got it to get a bottle of it to make this cocktail with. So I thought we would talk a little bit about it because he was so nice, so why not? And it's got a really nice story. So the Real McCoy is named after a rum runner of the Prohibition era named Bill McCoy. Bill McCoy was a guy that went down to the Caribbean and realized that he could take out a bunch of rum, sail it up to New York, park his boat 3 miles offshore, which was then considered international waters, and sell rum to people legally. He also got a very good reputation for never adulterating his rum. So back in the day, the rum runners would take their rum and they would cut it with turpentine and prune juice and other unsavory ingredients, and that's why spirits of that era would be called like booze or hooch or rot gut, because it was in direct, that was like in reference to all of the stuff that was kind of, that they would cut the rum with to make a little bit more of a profit, stretch their rum and make more of a profit on it. Same thing as sort of like watering down Canadian whiskey in the same era. So just like stretch your profit. Heroin dealers do it today. Cocaine dealers do it today. They cut stuff with unsavory elements, and that's bad. So Bill McCoy decided he would never do that, and he would never adulterate his rum, and he got that reputation. Also, if you want to learn a little bit more about the 3-mile limit and the 12-mile limit, we did a 12-mile limit cocktail that talks all about that Prohibition era law, where basically it said that first 3 miles, then 12 miles offshore around a city was like once you go past that, you're in international waters, and there is police don't have any jurisdiction to bust you. And so people during Prohibition would definitely abuse that law, or not abuse it, but maybe just use it. I don't know. I'm not in favor. I would not be a person that would have been in favor of Prohibition. Maybe I would have been a rum runner back then. Cool. So, okay. So then I got off on a little tangent, but let's just get back to things. Sometimes when I'm very concise, people are like, oh, Leandro took his medication today. All right. So we fast forward to present day. There's a guy named Bailey Pryor, who's a television producer that's producing a documentary on Bill McCoy, and goes down to Barbados to investigate just the stories behind Bill McCoy and get all the information. And he meets the 4th-generation distiller, rum distiller at the Foursquare Distillery, and bada bing, bada boom, they created a rum together. I know it wasn't that easy, but I don't know the whole story, so I'm just going to say bada bing, bada boom, Real McCoy rum, distilled at Foursquare Distillery. All right, let's get into making the cocktail, shall we? First thing we're going to do is 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. We're going to do 1.5 ounces of pineapple juice. And we're going to do, this is a very special ingredient that Nathan created and I made for this, which called for in this recipe, which is like a toasted macadamia nut orgeat. So look in the description below this video and you will have the method and the recipe on how to make this. You got to make this particular cocktail with this, because this flavor, the flavor of this hinges on the flavor of that in a good bit. So we're going to do 1/2 ounce of the macadamia orgeat. Then we're going to do 1/4 ounce. Here, I'm going to like get all of that out. It shouldn't spill everywhere. 1/4 ounce of banana liqueur. 1/4 ounce of my favorite coffee liqueur, Mr. Black. Use whatever coffee liqueur you like, but this is my faves, so I'm using that. And then, last but certainly not least, the star of the show, 1.5 ounces of Real McCoy 5-year. Bam. What is that? I don't know that. What is that?
Did we do the Angostura yet?
Oh, I did not do the Angostura. Dude, every single time I make this cocktail, I get so involved in the ingredients. We got to do...
That's right. Try to do this is the...
That's the bitters. Okay, now I know that that's the bitters. That's the bitters thing behind the camera. He was going like this behind the camera. I was like, are you jerking someone off upside down? Is that what you're doing? You were doing this. He was doing this. What does that look like to you guys? All right, no, he was telling me to put the Angostura in there. For some reason, I get all involved in these ingredients and the story of Bill McCoy, and I forget the Angostura. That's why this is the second time we're shooting this today.
You're the one jerking around.
I did. What?
You're the one jerking around. Not putting it in, and yeah.
No, I know, but you're going like this, which looks like you're jerking somebody off, but they're laying, like they're upside, like you're jerking somebody off upside down is what it looked like to me. No, yeah, I know you don't like that. It's not a very pleasant thought, but all right. So you do I did like 2 to 3 dashes of Angostura bitters. If you're doing an Angostura bitters bottle, just do 1 dash because they're kind of big dashes. All right, what we're gonna do is fill our glass with our questionably diluted ice. We're just gonna do a very small little Scotia crushed ice in there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna lock the tin and we're gonna shake this until that ice is completely diluted and you don't hear it anymore. It's gonna give some nice aeration. So, you know, pineapple aerates really nicely, same way that lime does, even though there's lemon in here. But lime will aerate really nicely, so does pineapple. So we want that nice aeration. We wanna make sure you don't hear any of the ice in here. Everything's combined well. I'm excited for this, guys, I really am. And so now that we don't have any actual ice content in here because we've diluted it all, look at this. That was a nice lock, dude. That's the way you should be locking your tin, guys. A lot of people are like, oh, Leandro is struggling. You should struggle with your tin. You need a nice lock because if you don't get a nice lock, you're getting a cocktail all over you, my friends. All right, let's pour this in. Oh, look at that nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Oh, yeah, that's nice. I'll just top it up here. Little skooshel. Let's give it a nice pineapple wedge. And what do you think? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 2. All right, let's do 2. Don't yell at me, man. All right, let's. Oh, goddamn, that's good. So, you get a little spice from the Angostura bitters, but you get so much of that macadamia, that like toasted macadamia flavor, which is so good. You get the pineapple, the lime is sort of, is making it, I mean, the lemon is sort of, I said lime, but we used lemon. The lemon is sort of making it tart and drying it out. The thing is that lemon is not as tart, so it kind of helps out the pineapple with a little bit of sweetness. But really kind of balances out those flavors so nothing's a little too sweet. You can definitely taste the coffee in there. Even the banana has that, like there's a little Scotia banana right on the end. Yeah, that's a brilliant cocktail. Good job, Nathan Hazard. I love this cocktail. It is really wonderful. I also was introduced to this cocktail by Shannon Mustipher in her book, Tiki, Modern Tropical Cocktails. You should check out that book. It is amazing. There is a link down below in the video description. If you guys are not reading the video description, you're doing yourself a disservice. I put a lot of information in there. I put links to everything, all of the gear, most of the glassware, unless it's like vintage or something. So you should definitely check it out. I think I'm going to do a little deeper dive on the Bill McCoy story. If I have done that, if I've had time, it is below, so check it out. Just do yourself a favor and always look at the video description. And that's it. I think, I know Marius is looking at me like, did I forget something? But I don't think I did. I think I did. There you go. Nathan Hazard's Mr. Bodi Hai. Check it out. Make this cocktail. Enjoy it at home. Thank you, Shannon Mustipher. I will see you guys next time. But before you guys go, click like, click subscribe, click the bell icon so you get notifications when we post videos, and check us out on Patreon. We've got some good, awesome content there. Patreon.com/theeducatedbarfly. We got t-shirts on Teespring. Marius is doing a killer job making some funny t-shirts, so check those out. I don't know, we were thinking about maybe, Marius had an idea that maybe we'd be doing a see you on another time shirt, maybe. Anyway, check it out. I'll see you guys next time.
Is Bill McCoy related to the McCoys, like the real McCoys?
Everyone thinks that, but that's not true, no. Bill McCoy is not related to the Hatfields and McCoys. That's what you're thinking about. No, no, he's not.
It's too bad.
It would be, because why? Because it would be a more interesting story. Mm-hmm. But it would be a lie, Marius. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Huh?
It wouldn't be a lie if it was true.
Why are you keeping this going? No, do you think that the people want to hear this talk?
I don't know.
You don't know? I would think that by now you would have somewhat of somewhat of a sense as to what they want to hear.
Almost nobody watches till the end anyway. We know that.
Oh, so we're just, let's just extend the video to 11 minutes because nobody watches to the end. I mean, that's true. Most people don't. Some people do.
10% or something, 15%.
I will tell you that the very first 3 people to comment when a video is posted, those are the people that watch to the end. Because they always comment on the end of the video.
So comment if you're watching this till the end.
All right, let's see how many people have watched this far. If you have watched thus far, comment below and maybe I'll have a prize for you. And maybe I won't. I don't know. I just made that up. All right, guys. See you next time.